Welcome to another video. Today we're going to see another fascinating story from the world of Star Wars, and I ask you to subscribe to the channel first, so that we can put out more content like this in the future, and let's get to it. What did Darth Vader do in his free time? Darth Vader didn't spend 24 hours a day hunting Jedi or building Death Stars. Like anyone else, even the most feared Sith Lord in the galaxy, he had moments of downtime. But what exactly did he do when he wasn't terrorizing rebels or executing incompetent Imperial officers? Sith meditation and connection to the dark side. The most common activity Vader engaged in during his free time was meditation. Unlike the Jedi, who meditated to find peace, Vader used these moments to fuel his rage and strengthen his connection to the dark side of the Force. He had a special meditation chamber aboard his superstar destroyer, the Executor. This chamber was fully sealed, allowing him to temporarily remove his helmet and breathe without the aid of his life support systems. These were the only moments when Vader experienced something close to silence and true solitude. During these sessions, he not only strengthened his powers, but also revisited memories of Anakin Skywalker. Paradoxically, those memories both empowered and tormented him, feeding the cycle of anger that kept him powerful in the dark side. If you like the story, please subscribe to the channel. It won't take 2 seconds. And let's continue with the video. Physical and combat training. Vader never stopped training. Even as one of the most skilled duelists in the galaxy, he devoted significant time to refining his lightsaber combat techniques. He trained against specially programmed droids, some modeled on the fighting styles of known Jedi. Vader also created holograms of former Jedi masters to simulate duels, studying their techniques and developing counterattacks. Physical training was also essential. Despite his limitations from his injuries on Mustafar, Vader maintained his physique through routines adapted to his suit. He developed exercises that worked within the constraints of his life support system, keeping his strength and agility sharp. If you like the story, please subscribe to the channel. It won't take 2 seconds. And let's continue with the video. Technical studies and engineering. Few know that Vader retained much of Anakin Skywalker's technical genius. He spent considerable time studying engineering designs, especially those related to Imperial military technology. Vader often reviewed starship schematics, suggesting tactical and technical improvements. He was directly involved in the development of advanced TIE fighters and modifications to Star Destroyers. His experience as a pilot, combined with his strategic insight, made him a valuable contributor to these projects. He also studied captured alien technology, always looking for ways to incorporate innovations into the Imperial arsenal. Vader understood that technological superiority was key to maintaining galactic control. Intelligence analysis and strategy. Vader dedicated much time to analyzing intelligence reports from across the galaxy. He wasn't only hunting surviving Jedi, but also tracking resistance patterns, separatist movements, and potential threats to the Empire. He developed a personal network of informants and agents, separate from official Imperial channels. This network provided him with information he analyzed personally, often identifying threats before the official intelligence apparatus did. Vader also devised complex military strategies and contingency plans for various scenarios. He studied historical battles from the Republic era and the Clone Wars, extracting lessons he applied to Imperial operations. Administration of Vader's Fist. The 501st Legion, known as Vader's Fist, was his personal elite stormtrooper unit. Vader dedicated considerable time to the training and administration of these troops. He personally oversaw training exercises, developing mission-specific tactics. Vader knew many of his soldiers by name, rare for a commander of his rank, demonstrating his dedication to the unit. He also personally reviewed the performance reports of his officers, promoting those who excelled and eliminating, often lethally, those who failed his standards. Personal investigations into the past. Vader never fully abandoned his search for answers regarding his transformation. He secretly investigated events surrounding Padme Amidala's death and the circumstances that led to his fall. He used Imperial resources to access medical records, security reports, and witnesses from a time. Vader sought evidence that Palpatine had manipulated events, though he never found definitive proof. These investigations were extremely dangerous, as they indirectly questioned the official version of events. Vader had to be extremely careful not to arouse the Emperor's suspicions. If you like the story, please subscribe to the channel. It won't take 2 seconds, and let's continue with the video. Maintenance of his life support apparatus. A significant portion of Vader's time was spent maintaining his suit and life support systems. He personally oversaw all maintenance, allowing access only to highly trusted technicians. Vader constantly worked on upgrades to his equipment. He modified communication systems, adjusted sensors, and enhanced the efficiency of his respiratory systems. Each modification was meticulously tested. He also kept multiple backups of his most critical systems. Vader understood that his technological dependency was both a strength and a vulnerability. Private communications and shadow diplomacy. Vader maintained secret communication channels with various galactic underworld leaders. These conversations weren't officially sanctioned by the Empire, but served his personal goals. He negotiated with smugglers for information, hired bounty hunters for specific missions, and cooperated with crime lords to maintain stability in certain regions. Vader understood that official power had limits, and that indirect influence was sometimes more effective. These activities also allowed him to maintain a network of contacts independent from the Imperial structure, something that could be valuable in times of crisis. If you like the story, please subscribe to the channel. It won't take 2 seconds. And let's continue with the video. Contemplation and future planning. In his most private moments, Vader contemplated the Empire's future and his own destiny. He developed long-term plans that went beyond the Emperor's immediate directives. Vader considered scenarios in which he could take total control of the Empire, analyzing what reforms he would implement and how he would consolidate his power. He also considered the possibility of finding a worthy successor, though this quest was complicated by Sith nature. He studied ancient Sith philosophy, searching for historical precedents to situations similar to his own. Vader sought to understand how other Sith lords had dealt with power dynamics and succession. Darth Vader's free time reveals a character far more complex than the one-dimensional villain many imagine. His activities show someone constantly working to maintain and expand his power, but also grappling with deep personal questions and the ongoing balance between loyalty and personal ambition. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your like and share it.